as the Me Too storm rocks the Malayalam film industry, popular Malayalam actor Mammootty has reacted for the very first time on the Hema committee report, and in his social media post, the actor welcomed the recommendations of the Hema panel and pushed for their immediate implementation. He also said that he is reacting now on the report as he wanted the movie association to respond first. So the onus is now on the big actors as well to respond on the massive allegations that have come in, including some of the top actors in the industry. Mohanlal has broken his silence yesterday, after which today Mammootty has also spoken up. In fact, he has taken to social media. He has put out a post on Facebook where he has broken his silence on the grave allegations and also the recommendations that have come in from the Hema committee. Mammootty is saying that he welcomes the Hema committee panel report, and he says that the advice that has been given or the suggestions that have been made by the report should be implemented immediately. My colleague Sagrika is joining us on the broadcast. Sagrika, yesterday Mohanlal breaking his silence, another top actor from Malayalam film industry, Mammootty, now breaking his silence.
Yes, and I'm going to take you through a translated version of Mammootty's Facebook post. We are going to read some operative parts of it, Pratibha, and this is the translated bit. So Mammootty in a statement goes on to say that the Justice Hema committee was formed by the government to study the film industry and prepare a report to suggest solutions and recommend measures after something happened, which should never have happened. We wholeheartedly welcome and support the recommendations and solutions outlined in the report. It is high time that all associations in the film industry join hands without distinction to implement them. The police investigation is proceeding vigorously on the complaints that have been raised. The full version of the Justice Hema committee report is before the court. Let the police investigate honestly. Let the court decide the punishment. There is no powerhouse in cinema. So the allegation that was made in the report also, that there are certain groups that in fact control Mollywood or control the Malayalam film industry. Mammootty in his statement and detailed Facebook post goes on to say that there is no powerhouse in cinema. Cinema is not an arena where such things can exist. Justice Hema requested that the practical recommendations of the committee report should be implemented and necessary legislation should be enacted if there are legal hurdles. Ultimately, film must survive. This is what he goes on to say. This is Mammootty, another senior leader, I beg your pardon, senior actor, speaking out.
Okay, so the movies should go on, the show must go on, says Mammootty. He says the practical recommendations should be implemented. Jayalakshmi is also joining us on the broadcast. Jayalakshmi, this is very, very significant because after the grave allegations against some of the top actors, some of the actors had not spoken up. Yesterday, Mohanlal spoke up. Today, Mammootty has also spoken, and he says he welcomes the report and he first wanted the association to speak up.
You know, certainly this is a very similar way of answering. You know, the actors have taken up a very similar way of responding to all these, findings. And in fact, these are not mere allegations. That is something that I would like to remind, that these are not mere allegations that are being put on people. These are findings that the Hema committee had put out on the public. And this entire report, the committee was formed to study the issues, and after studying the testimonies and depositions, they had found out that, such problems do exist in the movie industry. It is not merely an allegation. So the association and the actors who are claiming that they do not have any idea about the movie mafia or the power group, or in fact, for that matter, the sexual harassment issues inside the industry, is not a statement that we can buy completely, because somewhere or the other they were in the industry since so many years, and it is no way that these things can go unnoticed. And also the fact that they never received such complaints as an association body is also something that we as people cannot buy their justification. So definitely, even though they are coming out in support of the Hema committee report and lauding the report and saying that as an association, as a movie body, they will do everything and anything to, cooperate with the legal process without being a problem to the legal process. But definitely at the same time, they are failing to acknowledge the fact that this has been a long-standing issue in the industry and something that, need to be addressed very seriously. They are by making such slight comments. Definitely the top actors and the entire movie body is trying to fly away by making such comments is something that we need to note. But on the other hand, how this special investigation is going to handle this entire issue is something that will pan out in the coming out days.
Absolutely. And you're right, Jala.